What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, and it's going to be a great show because we've gotten access to things that were early, and it was fun. Well, some of us. I'm sorry.
What did we get access to?
We did. Me and Rob did, and Matt did, and so
I have no idea what we're talking about.
yeah. So anyway, right. It is an all-new show, and we're also going to be talking about some fall movie previews. If you couldn't tell from the Thor figures, because Thor's going to be great. Justice League is probably going to suck. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Oh, you're going to love the news.
I know, right? So, to my left, we have the lovely Miss Cora Barton.
Hi.
And why do you look so curmudgeonly? You just like... You look like we cast Grumpy Cat on the show. What the hell? Just tell me no. Listen, it's Rob Entropy.
What?
There he is.
I think he'd rather be playing Destiny, so...
You goddamn right.
I just got it today. Anyway, and of course, the Jackass, BC. BC, what's up?
The champion Jackass, by the way.
As
you see, I have a belt again.
It is nice to actually have a belt on the show.
It is nice to be a champion once again.
A nicer belt.
I mean, what?
Well, it doesn't have the fur ruff on it, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very nice belt, but I do miss my tag team championships. But this is a pretty belt, and I'm the champion because I'm the best, and there's no one in the world that can beat me. And y'all can hit me up on Twitter at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC. How you doing?
And of course, working the board tonight, we've got Mr. Matt over there controlling the knobs. Matt had a birthday last week. That's why he wasn't here. Happy birthday, Matt.
I did.
Happy birthday.
I do love that you say that nobody can beat you, BC. You're the best in the world.
Nobody can beat
that belt's going to look really good when it's on my side of the table. I'm just going to say.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In case y'all haven't been keeping up, Matt is the #1 contender for the United Gaming Federation belt. Look at it all shiny over there. And they will be playing GoldenEye, right?
You're damn right.
When is
not that reboot crap. The original N64 version.
That we all, it still holds up. It's still fun.
On
the 22nd of September at Nerdvana Spirits. That is a Friday night. What time are y'all going live? 8, 7?
We're going to go 7.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So you might want to tune in to see if the belt will move 5 inches to the, to the right.
And Rob is training right now for the tournament.
Really? What do you got?
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yep.
Remember that one that you're too afraid to play?
Oh no, I play it all the time.
No, but too afraid to play other people. I get my bad.
I believe we have a noobing video where I beat everybody that I needed to.
Yeah, you're too scared to join the tournament. So it is what it is.
Want and scared are two different things.
Show.
Anyway, so it is going to be a very excellent show. But
and Matt, shouldn't you introduce our host?
What host?
Because no one said his name yet.
It's okay.
No, we don't know who you
are.
are.
I'm Jason. There, see.
Oh,
we're done.
You mean Jason the Extinguisher?
Really? Really? I think you were reaching on that one.
No.
It doesn't matter. It happened.
You extinguished something.
You just look up EX words, don't you?
It's all in my brain.
Anyway. Whatever. Dream Daddy.
Hey,
Anyway.
I'm not the dream daddy.
We're going to get to that. That'll be fun. But first, we kick it off like we always do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have some super cool nerd news.
Super Cool Nerd News is powered by Cinelinx. Cinelinx.com, your one-stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx. Today, Rockstar Games made an unexpected announcement about its 2011 investigation named L.A. Noire. It's coming to many new platforms this November. The 1940 set game will launch for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on November 14th, while it's also coming to Nintendo Switch. Not only that, but a modified version of the crime game will be available on that date in a virtual reality on HTC Vive in a package called L.A. Noire, the VR case files. L.A. Noire for PS4 and Xbox One comes with a full version of the original game and all DLC, along with expected updates such as better graphics. This includes enhanced lighting and clouds, new cinematic camera angles, high-resolution textures, and more. The game will output a narrative to 1080p, that's my bad, for PS4, Xbox One, and in 4K for PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X.
Talking about gaming behind that belt is just travesty.
Okay. Jason is on pins and needles waiting for the much anticipated sequel to the highly acclaimed Academy Award winning Suicide Squad. Well, Jason, you may be in luck because Deadline is reporting that Warrior and the accountant Helmer Gavin O'Connor is in talks to write and direct Suicide Squad 2. The squad's second outing is said to be a top priority for WB. Suicide Squad 2 should begin production in 2018 for a 2019 release date. And you missed. Good shot, though. Deadline is reporting that 20th Century Fox has hired Drew Goddard to write and direct the upcoming X-Force movie. This will be his third feature to direct, following 2012's The Cabin in the Woods, the upcoming Bad Times at El Royale. Deadline has also reported that both Deadpool and Cable will be among the movie's leads, to which the internet said, duh. Drew Goddard has built a solid resume of movies and television with work like Lost, Cloverfield, and The Martian, the original showrunner for Netflix's Daredevil, before handing off the duties to Stephen DeKnight. Goddard is hired to write and direct the Sinister Six movie, but left the project after Sony decided to scrap the Amazing Spider-Man series in favor of bringing the web-slinger to the MCU. He put in work with Ryan Reynolds, Rhett Reese, and Paul Wernick writing Deadpool 2, and presumably that is what helped him get the score the X-Force film. State of Affairs' Joe Carnahan was previously attached as the X-Force writer, but with Goddard now on board, it is unclear if any of Carnahan's material will be kept. Disney CEO Bob Iger ended the speculation about what would happen to Marvel and Lucasfilm properties currently being streamed on Netflix when Disney launches their own streaming service. The company has decided to move Marvel and Star Wars films to its forthcoming streaming service, set to launch in 2019. Iger said during a question and answer session at Bank of America Merrill Lynch Media's Communications and Entertainment Conference, that's a mouthful, held at Beverly Wilshire Hotel. We've now decided we will put Marvel and Star Wars movies on this app as well. Thanks, Bob. Rami Malek is truly under pressure to rock you. But if this image is any preview of what the film has in store for us, then we will be having a good time, as Malek is a champion. Entertainment Weekly released... That was good, right? That was good. I know. Entertainment Weekly released the first look at Rami Malek as Queen frontman Freddie Mercury from Bohemian Rhapsody, the Bryan Singer-directed biopic that will follow the band Queen from 1970 when Mercury teamed up with Brian May and Roger Taylor until the band's performance at Live Aid in 1985, 6 years before the singer died of complications from AIDS. Malek, of course, most famous for Mr. Robot, took over the part as Sacha Baron Cohen departed the project due to creative differences. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
Too much of a
And
good
another
one.
one goes, and another one goes. Another one bites the dust. Disney fired another director. Another one bites the dust. Heavily rumored and discussed and speculated ever since the poor performance of The Book of Henry, Lucasfilm confirmed this week that in a short statement saying that the Jurassic World Helmer Colin Trevorrow is officially out as Star Wars Episode 9 director. Now the internet has blown up between I Told You So's and who should take over as director. Personally, I'll be pulling for Edgar Wright to be the next person to be kicked off of a Star Wars movie. That is your Super Cool Nerd News, powered by Cinelinks.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more.
Thank you, BC. Good job.
I'm not gonna lie, I have
That-
no idea how I wrote all that in the little amount of time that I had today.
Maybe it was ghostwritten.
It might have been. Perhaps it was Jason. Who knows? It had to be Jason. It had to be Jason writing it because he's so excited for Suicide Squad 2 going into production. I mean, no one else would put that down. So, obviously.
I mean, who cares? Yeah, I guess. Sure. I don't think lightning will strike twice for that movie.
Did lightning... I mean, it's pretty back and forth on whether or not people like that film or not. I wouldn't say
It's
lightning
pretty- no, it's-
struck at all.
It's back and forth on DC hit, miss is right now. Because I saw
Well,
I saw the Justice League trailer last night again, and I became very critical of it. I don't know why.
Well, while I am a huge fan of Suicide Squad, I thought Suicide Squad was great.
It was all right.
But I watch it and completely understand why people don't like it. It is not a good movie. I just have fun watching it.
Why are you shaking your head?
Oh no, I'm agreeing with him. Like it's not a good
Why
movie.
don't you think it's a good movie?
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
I just want to know why don't you think it's a good movie?
The storytelling felt really choppy. Some of the effects were kind of cheesy. I got pulled out of that movie so much because of the choppy storytelling and the weird camera angles and the weird cutoffs.
See, it's that and the fact that it goes to a big light in the sky finish, generic superhero bullshit, and that kind of bothered me. And then it's almost just like it's a music video, but I have so much fun with the characters that I enjoy it because I love Will Smith always.
Yes.
Like there's maybe one movie that I think he's in that's absolute garbage.
Woo! After Earth.
Yes, that is complete crap. But
It's that dumbass kid. That's why.
yeah, exactly. But other than that, I enjoy Suicide Squad. So
Okay.
I'm excited for it. But again, Will Smith's so damn busy, it's going to be a while till we get it.
Well, I got more. We're worrying more about him being the genie right now. So
Yeah.
More improvement.
he's gonna go from the genie to killing people. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely great. First of all, while I will congratulate you on your Queen thing, holy crap, he looks like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Wow.
That picture got put in our chat by editor Jordan, and what followed was just everybody probably jaw dropping because, whoa, the makeup, the body movement, the jawline, holy crap! How did he?
When I
I thought it was just a picture of Freddie Mercury.
I did too, and actually one of my friends had basically the same response I think we all had when she shared the link for the article that she found. She's like, okay, so where's the picture of, oh my god, that's actually the actor. Oh my god, that's the actor. And that's all she could say.
Now, to be fair, that image is heavily photoshopped.
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But still, he looks incredible.
Looking at the actual actor himself compared to that image, though, I can see what is him, and he does have a very close likeness to him in the face frame and the body, in the silhouette and everything. He has a very similar body build anyway.
I'm anxious to see him actually perform and see how he does.
Well, I didn't realize this, but I know him from Night at the Museum because he played the prince. King Tut.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until recently. I'm like, okay, so that's what I'm not too well versed on Mr. Robot. I think it's USA that has Mr.
Yeah.
Robot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Rob,
I
you're the
haven't-
TV guy. Do you watch that?
I do not watch Mr. Robot. I tried and I fell asleep multiple times trying to watch it. People say it's great, but yeah, I don't know it. The actor, I do know him. I've seen him in other things. Couldn't name off the top of my head. He's really strange, but like everyone said, he looked like Freddie Mercury in that picture. So I'm in. I like Queen. So
What will be very interesting to see is if they've because y'all have seen Selena, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And that movie was actually a very good representation of her life, and I'm holding it to that kind of standard with how well they depicted it, how well the actress was with that, because I have a lot of friends that are huge Selena fans, and they said, yeah, she got her speech patterns down, her the things she does with her lips, little tiny things about her that made it feel
you had Jennifer
better.
Lopez, who's a singer doing the
and you
Well-
had Jennifer Lopez.
Despite the fact that they have the right, because Queen is involved in making the movie, they have the rights to make the movie with Queen. They have the rights to the music. Rami Malek has been going through training. He will be singing the songs himself.
Oh, he will sing them?
Yes, he's singing them rather than them using Mercury's voice.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Let's see this.
Now the stakes just got higher. I did not know that. All right.
I'm putting a lot of faith into this movie because I haven't seen a trailer yet because they just announced it. But the minute a trailer is released, I'm going to watch it, and then we all have to see if our hype is still there or
Gotta
if
give a
we're
book report.
wavering. Yeah, we're gonna give a book report on a trailer. I wish we could have done that in high school. That would be so much easier.
So we've lost our director again. Disney. He's going down. He's sitting down with Josh Trank. He's sitting down with Lord and Miller. Colin Trevorrow. We'll see you later. What are we thinking?
I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, we're not even in pre-production for
Yeah, to be
episode
fair.
9. So I mean, he pretty much. I mean, he's leaving for another movie, though, right? Is that
no? He's leaving because they don't think he mixes with the Vision anymore.
Okay, I know that they've been running excuses about like why he would have left the movie and everything, but Disney pretty much clarified he's fired.
Yeah, but here's the difference. At least they got ahead of this. They pulled this off before they've been filming for 5 months.
Yeah.
Like Lord and Miller. So this is fine. And if they just don't think his vision, and Disney's, if you're not willing to get on board with what Disney wants, they don't have a problem kicking you out. They've shown it multiple times with Marvel. They're going to show it here with Star Wars. And I'm thinking that Rian Johnson's going to go ahead and do this one too. Because The Last Jedi is basically the only Star Wars property so far that has not had any issues.
Yeah, it's not like we're like 98 days, 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 18 seconds away from Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Exactly. That
Do you
has
have
nothing
a
to
countdown
do with
clock?
Colin Trevorrow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing everybody?
Does nobody else have a countdown clock for Star Wars?
I got a countdown.
So there you go.
Yeah. It's Star Wars. Like, you have a countdown. Like, that's basic.
I
By the
don't.
way, 39 minutes.
Now, I only have days. Jason has hours and
And
minutes.
down to seconds.
Seconds.
See,
So,
I
I don't know how
leave
he
that-
does that because I don't know he doesn't know what screening he's going to, so I don't exactly know how he's counting down to the actual
Well,
screening.
okay, so yes, we get early scrings, and I
We're
don't.
not getting Star Wars. No.
Yeah, we know exactly who's getting Star Wars. I have a feeling like if I was to even show up at the theater, I would just get beanbagged.
So
there would be no more Jason.
So Drew Goddard is going to bring us X-Force. Do we like this? Are we good with this?
They got so much leeway to do with X-Force. I'm not really being that critical of them just yet, because the original X-Force comic is just it's I don't want to say it's bad. It's just simple. We're angry because Charles is not forceful enough, so we're going to be X-Forceful. I actually hated X-Force when the first few issues of X-Force. I actually hated it because I hated Rob Liefeld's non-fist foot style. the fist that looks like this, the really tiny feet or whatever. So I hated X-Force, but it got better. It's just supposed to be the more military version of the X-Men. They've revamped it several times. They're the team that goes and kills people. So, as long as they can get that right. We still haven't seen Josh Brolin as Cable either. I want to see that
Looks
before.
pretty cool.
I mean, he looks pretty cool, but we have not experienced him as Cable fully yet. I don't know. I mean, Deadpool, of course, he's in it. Duh. He was there for the incarnate. And we already know the guys from the New Mutants are going to be crossing over into X-Force, as many as they can get or whatever. So I'm really at a wait and see. I need to see New Mutants. I need to see Deadpool 2. Who is this guy? Okay, fine, whatever. It's too early for me to make a call on this.
Rob?
I was going to say the same thing. He finally finished it off. So, yeah, it's too early. I need to see Deadpool for Cable and Domino, well, really Cable, and the New Mutants. Once I see that, then I'll say, okay, all right, let's see what this guy can do. But right now, I honestly don't care. It's just an announcement, and that's all it is to me.
We don't know you. I don't know you. Who that?
Any thoughts on the new LA Noir?
Never played it.
Nice
I've
that,
got none.
nice that Switch is now being included, right? Because Rockstar pretty much said, "Buy Nintendo."
There were a lot of companies a while back that said,
This,
screw y'all, you make a good system, and then we'll make games for you.
I think it's a good property to bring to the Switch. I mean, I played LA Noire. I actually like the game. It's been a while since I played it. It's okay, but it's a good. I think it will make a good portable title on Switch. Is why I'm kind of like, okay, fine. But Matt, you've got an opinion.
Oh yeah. I like the fact that Rockstar is bringing it to the Switch, but my thing would be that I would rather GTA be put on Switch. If you're gonna have any sort of Rockstar property, either that or have it be like Red Dead Redemption.
Which GTA?
Probably start out with like.
You want a remastered Vice
just,
City?
Just go with the. Oh man, if you could do a GTA collection, I would lose my mind. Lose my mind.
Zach T continually plays Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 4, San Andreas.
Yeah.
He's downloaded them on the PlayStation 4. And continually I just beat Vice City again. He loves those games
Vice
so
City
much.
was great.
Vice City was
Vice
legit.
City was the best.
I don't
one.
know. Matt's on to something. If they ever released a GTA collection, I would probably get it. I mean, 5 was my man one. I don't know why.
Was that the one in New York? The one with the Russian dude?
the Russian guy.
Yeah,
I
I love the city. I love the map, but I hated the characters.
I like CJ and San Andreas.
That was 4.
Was that 4?
4 was the one with Russia, the Russian guy. 5 was the one with the 3 guys.
Okay, yeah.
San Andreas was its own one. It didn't have enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I honestly like GTA 3 just because the non-talking guy. Sure, let's go with that again.
Yeah.
But Vice City is magic. If there was ever a GTA collection, if Rockstar, if you would listen, and they don't, please give us a GTA collection, please. Rob,
I would.
Well, with that,
Yeah.
from time-traveling robotic armed mutants to droids to Mr. Robot being in Queen, robotics seems to be the theme of the month, which is why Loot Crate's theme is robotic, featuring Blade Runner 2049, Star Trek, and Star Wars, with much, much more. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming-related merchandise and always includes a monthly t-shirt and pin. Right now, you can get a discount on your Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/SCNSLive or putting in the promo code SCNSLive at checkout. We open up every box of loot right here on the SCNS Live YouTube channel, so check out all the stuff you're missing. You're never going to want to miss out on Loot Crate again. Robotic, September's Loot Crate theme.
guys,
No.
That was not your best work.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't
not
the
your
best,
best work.
but I wrote it right now, so
For off the dome, that was good.
not completely off the dome. I wrote it while y'all were talking about LA Noire, but
Close enough. Close enough.
That's what the click-clack we were hearing over there.
yes,
All right.
it was.
Well, okay, good job, BC. Thank you very much for the plug of Loot Crate. So we did out, like I said, early.
I think I did all my best work today in the Queen news.
No.
Yeah.
If we're gonna base everything you did, that was the best. So okay, out of the 5 of us here, 3 of us have played Destiny 2. One of us has played it a lot more than the rest of them, and one of us has not played it at all yet, right? Have you even gotten on yet?
Yeah, I've played
you
a little bit
you
of
played
it.
a little bit today?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rob's played, I played for about an hour just to get my powers. But Matt, you bastard, you have been playing for quite a bit here, right?
Oh yeah. I actually stayed up until 3 a.m. last night playing.
And what level are you at now?
Oh, I'm max level. I'm level 20, and my light level is at 211. So I'm about 89
Whoa.
away from maxing out.
Holy
Level 20
Holy
is max?
crap!
Yeah,
And
it
you
only
get-
maxes out to 20 right now. It'll probably upgrade it later.
And you called me the Flash for finishing Last of Us finally.
That's different. That's a story game. I was running around doing missions and having fun. And
Okay, but
great.
on with that. So, speaking of story, how is the story? Because let's not lie, Destiny was kind of lax on the story a little bit. But
Bro.
bro.
Oh, let me channel my inner VC. Bruh.
Bruh.
Is so dope.
Shut up.
So dope.
You're not fast enough. Shut up.
So dope.
Shut up.
It's my bad. I'm really working on it. Anyway, no, it's really good. It's
And what do you-
I feel like Destiny 2 is actually it took every little bit of feedback from Destiny 1, or Bungie did, and they just fixed everything.
They listened
and
to
then made
us.
Destiny 2 because the story's fantastic. I love the way the new enemy models are. I love the new weaponry. It's really fast to upgrade, and all the missions are a lot of fun. Heck, even just like little patrol side missions, they have like layers to them. So it's a lot of fun. I absolutely love this game so much. And what's the problem is I have Madden right now, and I have Destiny, and I'm really like forgetting about Madden at the moment because
Didn't you
Destiny's
say
so
what you have problems
good.
with the story mode on?
Destiny's great.
You have the problems with a story mode on a football game. I don't know why, but anyway. So
Don't
already,
no, just
already, I've
don't
experienced
bring
it.
up the damn story.
But LeVar Ball's gonna be an NBA 2K18.
Shut up.
Oh my God, who cares? So
Who the hell cares?
no, just who cares?
LeVar Ball does.
So so the story is better. I'm actually what looks like a retooling of some of the graphics, like some of the characters that we've seen. It's definitely a retool, much more crisp. I don't know if that's just me going from Xbox 360 to PS4. Shout out.
No, you're right. It is absolutely a lot more. It's beautiful the way the game is laid out. They've updated all the graphics, and like I said a second ago about the character models, like all of them are completely changed, and even just the faces alone. Whenever you had Destiny 1, the customizing of the faces just weren't that great. But now you look at them, and they all have a little bit of definition. And that's what I love about each new character, is that they all have definition. They all have their own little storyline inside and out. But then you just take a moment whenever you're running around each little world, and you can admire the scenery because it's so freaking beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Rob, what are you loving about the new game?
I haven't played it enough to say
You
what I
played
did.
today.
For like 40 minutes. The
Oh,
game,
really?
that's it. I mean, the game seems the same to me from what I'm playing so far. Only difference I've seen is that the dregs now crawl like spiders, which freaked me the fuck out the first time.
Oh, that sounds like a big pile of no.
Nothing crawling around is good. I'm liking, well, of course, the new storyline, and getting the new light. I'm loving new powers. I'm actually trying a new sub. The Titans were the class I did not try, so I'm actually willing to. I'm having more fun because I'm playing a new class. Because I played Warlocks and Hunters, and y'all are playing Hunters. So
I made the first character that I made when I got Destiny, which was a female hunter.
So I got my shield finally, and I'm Captain America on crack with an energy shield that I can throw. Ooh, Marvel gonna sue somebody. Because he charges, he throws, and it bounces. I was like, oh, Marvel probably is pissed off, but I'm having fun. I don't care. So I'm loving the new subclass. Did you actually get your new powers?
Yeah, I got the
Staff.
the arc staff.
Is it called an arc staff?
Yeah, it's the arc staff, and
I thought it was shadow based.
it's basically
You're thinking Void.
Okay.
when I turned it on, I'm like, I told him, look, I'm Darth Maul. Because when you swing around, even goes vroom, 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 and people just get murdered. So I was like, yeah.
So it's more for attacking groups and
Yeah, you can
well,
take,
it
you
is
can
a
take
staff,
a group
so.
of people in easily.
Think of it like Arcblade. It's exactly the same. Just
It's
using a
exact-
staff.
Oh, that's
The funny thing is, Rob, I can see you making that exact same face and noise as you just murder an entire group of things.
Yeah, that's pretty much how
I
it goes.
feel this weekend we're gonna be I'm gonna pretty much get behind me. So I'm the Reinhardt of this group. So that was an Overwatch reference.
Go on, go kill it, kill stuff. I'll just stand back here and shoot.
The defensive properties with the shield are very nice, but like I said, I've only played today a little bit, so I'm kind of in the same boat as you. So I once again defer to Matt. How easy was it to get to the highest level already?
Pretty easy.
Is it more just because you were playing a lot, or was it just fairly easy?
I was playing it quite a bit, but it's fairly easy if you do a lot of public events and you do other things like you can do the story missions a little bit, but if you're doing a lot of public events and a lot of stuff with your fire team and just doing a lot of side missions, you'll easily grow. It's not that hard. Just take the time to not blaze through the story, but to take your time and go through each and every little bit of the planet, and you'll upgrade like that. And
But you
also,
haven't-
one piece of advice: grow your reputation. Collect every single little ingredient you can in every single planet, and take it over to where you need to deposit it. Grow that reputation, because by the time you get to level 20, you need that, because then you'll get all kinds of legendary equipment.
So you're nowhere near in game though, right? But you've achieved the max light level, but the max level. But
I'm probably on the last planet.
really,
Yeah.
Dang, son.
is there more Cade 6? Because he's my favorite.
Yeah, you're
Thank
gonna
you,
like
Nathan
like
Fillion.
some Cade 6, especially whenever. What's the plan? You gotta get to Nessus. You'll love Cade 6.
I love the live action trailer they did where he was. We got to break out the big guns, guys.
No,
That's not a
seriously.
metaphor. Go get some big
Big
guns. Nathan Fillion's like perfect for everything. Just please.
So this
please
is Cade?
That's
Yep,
Cade
that's
6.
Kate.
He has a really cool design. I like him, and he's giving a thumbs up.
He has the best lines in the game. He threatens people over the loudspeaker for the courtyard in the first game because he thinks somebody stole his speeder. But then he finds it, he's on the speaker. It's pretty cool.
That is hilarious.
I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna. Oh wait, there it is. Never mind. Sorry, false alarm. False alarm. So-
You remember the pep speech where he's like, a lot of people are gonna die. You might die. You might die. You're definitely gonna die.
But then again, maybe you won't. I love, from the commander's speech, from Zavala's speech to his. And if I don't see you out there, I'll kill you myself. As he unsheathes the knife. Cade 6 is like my favorite. But Zavala has that Captain America type element where you just want to, like what do they say in Transformers about Optimus Prime? You just want to die for the guy, you know? So I'm excited. We might actually stream some maybe this weekend. We get together, maybe do a couple missions or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
We can, of course, stream. So we're going to be playing. So look for some Destiny 2 on the channel. We'll get some microphones, and I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty awesome.
You mean you don't want to stream Dream Daddy anymore?
We had fun. Hey, we had fun. We had fun.
You knew what this was.
No, that's what Jason got told.
The funniest part of that stream was when we find out who's the guy I couldn't sleep with.
Robert was the one you
Robert.
shouldn't have slept with, but you did anyway, and he tossed you aside and
And he got real
slut-shamed you.
smart. And then from the other room, we hear my wife,
you
and
got
she
to-
actually ran into the room to mock and laugh at me about Dream Daddy.
She came in here to say the words, "Did the drunk one turn you down? Oh my God, the drunk one turned you down." And then proceeded to stand behind us and laugh as he was just like ripped to shreds as this guy was like, "You knew what this was," and just left.
That was fun for your first noobing. I'm so happy you found something to bring to newbie. Now make him play. Make that guy play.
I'm a little nervous for him to play.
I want to see Rob play.
Oh no, I do too. Oh, trust me.
You need to stream. You need to do a Sunday stream.
I'm afraid of this.
Anyway, so yeah, look for more Destiny 2 this weekend. However, we do have another preview of something kind of jacked up. We saw it last night.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was okay. I'm not gonna lie. Tim Curry is still the king of the creepy ass clowns.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just rewatched the original.
And
When was the last time you saw that?
For
I
me,
think maybe
it
like
was years.
15, maybe.
Yeah, I was a kid when I saw it. I'm not gonna lie, it is nowhere near as creepy as I remember it being.
See, and that's
Now
that's
the
where it falls off for me.
The second half, there's a little bit more creepiness to it. The first half, not as much. But then the giant spider comes in at the end, and you're just like, okay.
Hey,
God,
spoilers,
this is-
man. I'm just kidding. I read the book a long time ago when I was told not to read the book because it was not for kids, and I still read it, and that was dumb. So I actually found that this movie was what I loved about the book. It focused on the kids, and I think at that age, I more identified with them as far as the book. So that was kind of like my favorite part, and this stays with the children.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about it, there's two parts.
The
to it.
word is we're hoping that the sequel is going to be the adults.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure because
basically
that's how
what
they've
it's
done
gonna
it in the past,
Yeah.
and that
In the past.
no spoilers, no
One
spoilers.
time.
How,
Because the original, it went from adults to kids, a flashback to kids,
Yeah.
then back to adults again. This one, they're starting as kids and
Yeah,
just
it's
going
just-
forward.
yeah.
So the second one will be them older and, hey, he's back.
Yeah.
now, as far as the movie being scary, I had one good jump in it because I had come from a part of the movie where I was very, very happy into something that was shocking, and I actually yelled, "Oh, goddammit," in the theater, and somebody got a real kick out of that. Rob, you said you weren't scared at all.
No, it was not. Okay, the jump scares that they have are good because there was a lady
Yeah.
sitting next to me losing her shit. There were scenes where something was about to happen. I'm like, ain't nothing gonna happen, lady. And she's just like, Now, when there was a jump scare, I kind of knew it was coming because one thing it did was they stop the music, and I'm like, okay,
Well, I mean,
something's
you-
coming soon. Usually, if you want to get that good scare, keep the music going, and then hit that bang.
Jump scares, I don't ever really put too much into them because, yeah, if someone claps in your face, you're going to jump. Like, that's going to happen. Even if you know they're going to clap in your face, you're going to jump because it's reflex. So jump scares are a little different. I'm looking more to the psychological effect of it, like the first one really did have when we were younger.
Okay.
So I am excited. I'll be seeing it tonight at 11:30 and then going home to sleep by myself.
Yeah, I mean, like
Maybe.
I said, to me, the movie is not scary,
Yeah.
but there is a heavy
But-
suspense element to it
and-
that is good.
But remember how much I am terrified of horror movies about little kids. I cannot.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense, I can't do it. Hide and Seek terrifies me.
See, and that's
Like, The Omen, I walked the F out of it.
That's the one thing about this movie that while it does not do the jump scare, it keeps you in a sense of things are not okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is not okay, and I like that element
Yeah.
because it's the town itself. It's like the book. That part. The kids are disappearing. There's just all kinds of madness happening, especially with the bully character. I forget his name at the moment, but there's some changes. Henry, yeah. There's some changes from the book, and some of which I'm happy with. Some things they left out, I'm happy with them leaving out. Because as a kid, it was very awkward to read some of those. But overall, I still like the movie. I'm not going to fault Skarsgård's depiction of Pennywise because he really brought the crazy into it.
It's different from what I told Jason last night. Tim Curry played a clown. His role, he portrayed a clown in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Of course, the clown was something else, as a creature feeding on whatever, but
Yeah.
he played a clown. Skarsgård is playing a creepy guy dressed as a clown.
Yeah.
Like a demon.
Yeah, he's a thing.
So,
Well, I will say that I am excited to see it. You can catch, I'll have like a 10-second review on Stardust tonight, which you can follow me at RealJackSBC, RealJackSBC.
Yeah.
With our remaining 20 minutes as it hits this week, tonight,
We're starting to fall.
we have the fall films here. So what we'll do is we'll go month by month. I'll give us the main films, and we'll start off with what we're most excited for. Starting tonight, we get Home Again, It, like we said. Next week, we will get American Assassin and Mother. On the 22nd, we'll get Kingsman, The Golden Circle, and the Lego Ninjago movie. And then on the 29th, we get American Made and the remake of Flatliners. Cora, what is it that you are most excited about in this month?
in
September.
September. I'm actually not that excited for any movies until Thor because Thor is has always been my birthday movie. So
Does Thor always come out in November? Really?
Yep,
I didn't realize that.
it is the thing I go watch for my birthday, and that's why I get so excited because Thor was also my first hero. So
All right, well, does anybody have anything they're excited about in September?
Kingsman.
Kingsman, there we go. We were in Hall H for Fox for the Kingsman footage.
We got surprised by what it was going to be.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be X-Men, but no, it was Kingsman. This looks really good. I'm really excited about it. I love the opening scene. I cannot wait. The first one is such a classic.
Yeah, I love the first one, and this one, just from what we saw in Hall H and all that, and that special scene with what's her name, the villain.
Julianne Moore.
No, the character's name. Do you
Oh,
remember
I
what it
forget
is?
what the character's
Okay,
name
well,
is.
yeah, well, Julianne Moore as the villain. What she does, I was like, oh, I'm so in. She's like little Susie Homemaker, but she will murder you, and I loved it. So, yeah, opening scene great, and can't wait for that one.
Well, I mean, you seem to have passed over Marvels and Humans. I don't know. Well,
Oh yeah, that's because that came out last week, so I'm not
That's
including
still
it.
fall, technically.
And
That's
it
still
made
before.
$1.5 million in IMAX. Think about that, 1.5 million. That's all it made.
If you count
IMAX.
overseas, it's 2.6.
oh
But-
wow.
But
25 of those dollars are yours.
you know,
that's right, 20 of those. Like, when tickets are $20 and you only make $1.5 million, there's a problem. Inhumans is utter freaking garbage.
No,
That's
but
a shame.
how many theaters?
It
was
looks so
did
good on the
did it go
trailer.
to?
Oh wait,
Nothing about it looks good. What?
If it's not a wide release and making
Oh,
2.6,
anywhere that had IMAX, it was released in.
Hey, I found a movie that you would like in September. Releasing September 14th, Lupin the Third, The Castle of Cagliostro.
Cagliostro. It is that has to be a re-release because that's a movie
It's
that's
a one-day only event, so Mom will go see that. It's like a Dragon Ball thing. So,
I'm gonna be seeing that because that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
but I see one you did.
Sorry.
Did you mention American Assassin for some
I
reason?
did
you
mention
did.
American Assassin.
I'm so ready to
Yes.
see Michael Keaton. I feel like Keaton's going to just start making more movies now, and I'm loving it.
Well,
Loving
he's
this-
been the Keaton Assance has been going
I know
strong.
he kind of had scaled back a bit. I mean, but he did Spider-Man. Now then we did the
Well,
Birdman.
I mean, it started. He did Need for Speed. He
Yes.
did what's
Wait,
it called?
wait.
Birdman. He
Yeah.
did RoboCop. He did
know.
what was the one that he should have got an Oscar for? About the Boston Globe, the paper one.
Crap, I can't think of the name.
He did. What is that? He should
Chat,
have
help
got
me
the-
out.
He should have got that Oscar for that one. And then of course, Spider-Man and everything. The Keaton Assance is a real deal.
I know, and I'm so happy
loving
about
it.
that.
hey,
So-
BC,
Yes,
I would like to say that it was 393 theaters
393
Wow.
theaters.
that the Humans went to, and it made 2.6 million
worldwide.
Okay,
worldwide.
Wow.
Mother, any opinions on that one?
It looks really interesting because I don't know what the hell is going on.
It seems like
Javier Bardem's married to J-Law, and it doesn't look right because he could be her father, and then Ed Helms is someone's father, and Michelle Pfeiffer is someone's mother, and I don't know. It's so creepy. I'm gonna watch it.
It looks like some weird kind of Rosemary's Baby thing to me.
Yeah.
So, like the husband is in on some plot against her. It looks like
Something.
Yeah, something.
And I'm excited. What about Flatliners? Anyone like the
I don't
alleged
know.
possibly sequel, possible remake?
I want to see it, but I don't think I'm going to pay, or I'm going to go
Yeah.
for an early morning matinee with $5 because it's got my girl in it.
Which one? I forget who's in.
You have a different girl every week.
Yeah,
Don't
I,
look at us like that.
I actually even forgot who's in the damn movie.
I've seen your Instagram. Okay.
Nina Dobrev.
Shut up.
It's either Nina Dobrev or Ellen Page.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. Okay. Well,
Ellen Page, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know. I'm not mad at him. I think
I
Ellen Page is
love-
fun as
I
hell.
love me some
we
Ellen
don't, we
Page.
don't we don't have a chance because she wants to holler at females. But I mean, whatever.
She sure is pretty to look
If
at.
she lets me watch, I'm happy. I'm just saying.
So,
First movie I saw her in was Hard Candy, and I was like, that's a good actress. And
Yeah.
She is
I try to watch
excellent in that.
everything that
First
that
thing I
she's
saw
in.
her in was X-Men. Kitty Pryde.
I love that movie because it was a
Inception.
small cast movie.
Oh, Inception. I remember
That was my
Inception
first
too,
one.
so.
So, of course, I'm excited about Lego Ninjago movie. And
You
just
know
be-
what? I
Not just because
wasn't-
I have kids. I like Ninjago.
I wasn't until I started seeing the Facebook marketing with Jackie Chan. It
Yes.
is their marketing is incredible.
Anything that has Jackie Chan even remotely just involved in it has my support.
Which I'm still waiting for The Foreigner, which is releasing.
Well, that's what we're going to be talking about next because we're moving into October. The opening weekend of October, on October 6th, we have Blade Runner 2049, The Mountain Between Us, and Jason's most anticipated film of the year, My Little Pony, the movie. On October 13th,
true.
Friday the 13th, we get The Foreigner, Happy Death Day, Marshall, and Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman. On October 20th, we have Boo 2, A Medea Halloween.
God.
My most anticipated film, Geostorm, and The Snowman. And then October 27th, we have Jigsaw, The Return of Saw. And then we have Suburbicon and Thank You for Your Service.
Okay.
So,
I know-
October, what's sticking out to us?
I know we got a Jigsaw poster over there, but seriously, this Saw franchise, it feels like a lemon that has just been like,
You know what?
Blood! Give me blood!
See, look, I like that they stopped making them and now they're coming back. Because as bad as they are, I enjoyed them. I do. I watch them every single Halloween. Every year I have a horror fest. I have fun watching them. There are certain scenes in movies that I cannot watch. I literally have to look away. And Saw has one of them. The scene in Saw 2 when they throw that girl in the pit of needles. I legitimately...
Oh, the freaking syringes?
Yes,
oh,
I
yeah.
legitimately have to close. I cannot watch that
I
scene.
mean, we all have our plans to pit our friends against each other in a series of death traps where some of them might die if they don't figure out the thing. It's been done.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, Jason, My Little Pony, you're excited for that.
sadly, I'm going to it.
Really?
I'm going to it.
I was totally joking, but okay.
I have
Brony's in the house. Power to you. I don't hate you, man.
I have a 6-year-old girl, and when she looks up and goes, "Daddy, I want to go see My Little Pony," and if please, I hope my wife takes her. But if it's on a bad day, it's gonna be me, unfortunately. So, I got to do it, and I'll probably watch. And honestly, out of all the episodes of My Little Pony that I've watched, it's not a bad show. It's not something.
A good show.
It's not something.
Just a
It's
show.
not something that I want to cut my wrists when my kids start watching it, or I tell them, "Hey, it's bedtime at 5 p.m." It's okay.
Well, I think it's close to say that the biggest film coming out in October is obviously Blade Runner 2049.
Oh God!
Uh-huh. Yep.
Finally,
Sure is.
finally.
I'm just not that excited for it, but what are y'all thinking about it?
I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see what story they're going to do, because there's the whole thing of Deckard being a replicant also.
We'll see.
So are they going to touch on that? They're just going to say, no, it's just been a freaking red herring device for fucking years.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've never seen Blade Runner, so I have no feeling whatsoever.
See, I haven't seen it either. I am going to watch it before October 6th.
course
I
you will.
promise that I'm gonna go buy the final cut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Final cut.
Or I believe it's being reshown in select theaters. I know studio,
it probably will be.
not studio, Alamo Drafthouse is doing a showing of. I was actually tempted to go see that again.
See, well, which one are they showing?
They're showing the final cut
Okay, because again,
and the remastered final cut.
Okay.
And I kind of want to see that on the big screen. I don't know
see,
why. I
now,
just
you know,
do.
even though Blade Runner is such a big movie, I didn't think it was as big as people made it out to
Oh no,
be.
it's not. It's not. It's a good movie. It's
Okay.
just, it is not. It's a movie I enjoy.
All right, okay, yeah.
And I wouldn't mind seeing it
how I
again
see
because
it,
it's
but-
been a while since I've seen it too.
Yeah, it's
it's
just
not one of
movies-
those that when it's on, I'm like, ooh, I gotta watch this. I like the movie.
well, I mean, when I tell people that I haven't seen it, a lot of people are like, "What? You haven't seen Blade Runner? How can you be a movie guy and not see Blade Runner?" Matt, am I wrong for not having seen it yet?
No, I mean I hadn't seen it until not a long time. It was very recently. Like as soon as I heard that Blade Runner 2 was coming out, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, well, let me just go and watch the first Blade Runner to see what all the hype is about. And to be honest, I don't know. Maybe back then it was a movie that held up well.
Yeah,
But now
it was probably
I don't know. I'm not into it as much.
Yeah,
It's a movie that didn't age very well.
for the time. It was ahead of its time or something like that back then. But yeah, I mean, good story and everything, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But
I
honestly,
still prefer the Fifth Element. I don't.
and honestly,
Exactly.
if I got to choose between Blade Runner and honestly The Foreigner, I'm really excited for The Foreigner.
Yeah, I am too. That
Jackie
was
is the
incredible.
bad guy, and he is terrifying.
So you're not excited for Geostorm? I think Geostorm looks like an incredible look into our future. All right, like they control the weather up in space, and now someone has hacked the system and is kidnapping the president.
Fuck
like
it. Why-
Oh my
What?
God, who the hell cares?
why y'all talking shit? I'm interested to see that movie.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so excited. This is gonna be like 2012 San Andreas,
Yeah,
one of
it's all
those disaster
stupid.
films that are just.
I'll let you when it goes on sci-fi.
However, I'm waiting for this to get to Redbox. I am not paying over $2 to see this
I don't know what
movie.
you talking about. I'm putting in for the screening. Let me go to the premiere of this boy.
You're gonna get it.
So,
I'll go with you.
are we ready to move to November?
Well, let's look at November, where we will open up with the most anticipated film of the entire year, Bad Moms Christmas. That's right, Bad Moms Christmas is coming out. It is the sequel to Bad Moms. That's not the one. I'm sorry. That's not the one
Bro,
Jason's excited
did you
about.
see Bad Moms?
I have not.
I am
actually.
so hyped for this movie.
I'm gonna watch it. I hear it's
I
really
did
good.
like Bad Moms. I will
the other
see
one-
this eventually.
The other big movie coming out that week is The man who invented Christmas. That's
I'm going to
right. It's
stab
telling
you.
about the story of... No, is that not it? Oh, yeah. Little one called Thor Ragnarok. Moving over to November 10th, we have Daddy's Home and Murder on the Orient Express.
Ooh, I'm excited about that one.
That's
I'm just
right.
really excited.
On November 17th, we have Justice League. On November 22nd, we have, which is a Wednesday for Thanksgiving, we have Pixar's Coco and the remake of Death Wish. And that will be it for November. So we're really excited about Murder on the Orient Express.
No, I found another one that she's
I
excited about.
really like Agatha Christie. She's one of my favorite authors.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that they were making this. It's a remake. I haven't seen
Yeah.
the original, but I saw that the poster for that when I was going to see Spider-Man, and I literally stopped walking and just like squealed.
Well, it is a legit who's who of casting here. We have Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer, Penelope Cruz, Daisy Ridley, Josh Gad, William Dafoe, Kenneth Branagh, and Dame Judi Dench. Like, this is a freaking
I'm getting chills. I'm
cast.
getting chills.
Yeah, this I've heard of this movie for years. Well, the book, the
Yes.
movie, all that stuff.
I wanna see
I've
it well
never
done.
see it, so I'm gonna take this time coming around to go see the movie, and I know Karen wants to see it.
Now, there was
So-
another one that you didn't, I don't know if you mentioned it or not. Blade of the Immortal.
No, I did not.
Okay, Blade of the Immortal was a very good comic from Dark Horse back in the day about an immortal samurai, but he like retains all the damage, and it was very bloody, very violent. It was one of those comic books where when people found out, I got found out reading this one in school and got reported because it was that violent and bloody and it had nudity and everything. It is I forget the director's name, but it's his 100th film, and I am so excited to see this movie. We're talking like this is like 1995 that this comic came out. So when I saw it in the chat, like, oh, they're making a Blade of the Immortal movie, I actually like, wait, from the comic? And it looks like
it looks like it's a very limited release.
And I will find I'm glad we live in a major city and not like,
It's probably gonna be at the Angelica.
Yeah.
that's fine with
Downtown.
me. I am
You know
so
what?
excited for Blade of the Immortal.
I'll go see it with you
Bring
because
Well, let's stop burying
Yes.
the lead and let's talk about the heavy hitter. Pixar's Coco coming out on Thanksgiving.
So try again.
yay! That is actually
Try
my birthday
again.
movie.
It's Pixar.
Try
Like,
again.
you cannot go against Pixar.
I
Okay,
will
so
say,
Thor, right?
Okay.
I love the.
Well, see,
ahead.
look,
No,
I'm
go
with
ahead.
you, Cora. I'm excited for it. I love
Well-
everything Pixar does.
I completed my Hulk, so hey.
I'm
ready to cry.
I'm a little on Coco, just because it seems like they're copying a little bit from the Book of Life.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the Book of Life was just absolutely beautiful, and it did not get the attention that it truly deserved because like it was a masterpiece. It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
I
And I can see a lot of similarities. Like it does look like a different storyline, but it looks like they picked a lot of stuff from
Yeah.
it. So I'm a little hesitant about it, but I still want to go see it because it still hits on things
Yeah.
that are very
And it's hard to doubt Pixar.
yeah, I know it's going to be a good movie, but I'm hoping that I can, like when I'm watching it, I don't see the Book of Life.
I actually have never seen the Book of Life.
ooh.
And I have absolutely no idea exactly what Coco is about other than it's about the Day of the Dead. So that's
And-
what's intriguing me about it is I'm pretty much going to go into this one pretty blind, which is always fun to do every now and then. But, all right, fine. We'll talk about those two little films. Justice League and Thor Ragnarok coming out 2 weeks apart from each other.
Who makes more money?
That is the question at hand.
Who makes more money? I want
Because-
Justice League.
See, I gotta say Justice League too, and honestly, it's because I'm more intrigued about Justice League. I know that Thor
I
Ragnarok.
don't care what you think. Who makes the money?
I
Justice League.
I will-
Thor Ragnarok, I know is gonna be good. Marvel doesn't. They don't miss. When they do miss, it's very rare. Justice League,
It's Thor.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
see I can see Thor Ragnarok being low on it and Justice League beating that, only because as much as I love the Thor movies, because again I have always just loved Thor.
Me too.
The Thor movies are kind of weak in comparison to the other films, and their numbers
There you go.
drop every year, or every time there's a Thor
Yeah.
film, and
This
So-
is why it's the
See,
media
but
release.
look,
yeah.
for a long time, and I have not re-ranked them, but for a long time, the first Thor was my favorite of the Marvel films. I loved that film. And I loved the second one because I like Thor and Loki's interaction.
Okay.
That's what I enjoy about it. Now, I will say that one's on those levels of Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. It's down there not being that good of a film. Long run, I think Thor could make the more money. Opening weekend, I think more people will go see Justice League and say, what is this going to do? Is this going to be shit? What's going to happen with this film?
I am
Plus
having
leading
doubts.
in with the Wonder Woman lead into it.
That's why I think they're going to make the money, because everyone that saw Wonder Woman is going to rush to see this movie, hoping that they're continuing that trend, that they're going to fix everything that they've been doing with these DC Universe movies. They may be disappointed. They may get what they want. I honestly don't know. But with Affleck flip-flopping back and forth
We'll
with
see.
Batman, who knows? But Wonder Woman is the thing that's going to draw the people in.
Very, very true. All right, let's move on to December. We will open up December 1st with Polaroid, the horror movie about the killer Polaroid camera. I am not kidding.
What?
That is true. That is legitimately true. You take a picture of somebody with the Polaroid camera and they die. That is absolutely
That
true.
sounds like the Goosebumps book, Say Cheese and Die.
Yep, that is a real movie. It's actually happening December 1st.
I'm offended.
December 8th, we have The Disaster Artist Expanding, which is the movie on the making of the worst movie ever made, The Room, starring James Franco and Seth Rogen.
Ugh.
We also have The
Red
Shape
Box.
of Water.
Ooh, yes.
And a movie that
Ooh,
I didn't know
yes.
anything about called Villa Capri. And as I looked it up while I was recording It Is What It Is this week, I talked myself into it, finding out about it on air, which I'll get into in a minute. December 15th, we have some little movie that's not that big, and then a huge movie. The small one, obviously, something called The Last Jedi. And then a very big film called Ferdinand with John Cena voicing a bull. On December 20th, on December 20th, which is a Wednesday, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle hits.
I'm excited for that.
Okay, this one surprises me.
And then on the 22nd, we will have Bastards, Downsizing, Pitch Perfect 3. Apparently, the $6 billion man is coming out.
Wait a minute. How do we miss this?
I
How did
don't
not see
know.
a trailer for the $6 billion.
There's
What?
Yeah, literally, it is
I know,
on the
right?
schedule.
No, I knew they were making a movie, but you heard nothing about it.
And there's
This ain't good. This
when
ain't
you,
good.
When you click on it, there's nothing about it either. So I have no idea.
I
And then
wanna say
on
that I've
Christmas Day,
saw-
we will get The Greatest Showman, which is Hugh Jackman playing Barnum and Bailey.
Okay.
So, December, Polaroid.
Go to hell.
Okay, so I have to say
not
that's
kidding.
not as bad
I'll wait for that
as
to get to Netflix. Go ahead.
there is a movie that is worse than that, and it's called Rubber.
Yes!
Oh, the killer tire.
The killer tire, and the tagline, because it's the best one and I have to share that now, the rubber that rubs you out.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a killer tire. The tire doesn't
All
even
right.
kill you. It kills you
I
with telekinesis.
I watched it 3 times. It's like Scanners.
So,
All right, so before Jason talks to us about The Shape of Water, going up against it is Villa Capri, which again I didn't know anything about, and I started looking up as I was recording. It Is What It Is, so you can literally hear me completely change my mind as I tell you. It is a two-hander action comedy in the vein of Midnight Run about an ex-FBI agent played by Tommy Lee Jones and an ex-mob lawyer in the Witness Protection Program, played by Morgan Freeman, having to put aside their petty rivalry on a golf course and fend off a mob hit.
Okay, that does sound interesting.
Tommy Lee Jones and Morgan Freeman together, that I'm in. I am so in for that.
That sounds like Bubba Hotep. There's 2 old dudes trying to survive a movie.
I will
Okay.
see that, but first I'm gonna see The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro, looks like something in the Hellboy world, but it is not. Jason, you got really excited when I mentioned it, and we're going a little overtime, guys, so stick with us.
I like Guillermo del Toro's movies. Usually they're exactly what I want. So, Shape of Water, got a creepy creature, but you actually got kind of like this love story. It's like a regular story, but I'm going to put in some crazy elements. So, he's not doing Pacific Rim 2 because he wanted this. I don't know why. But anyway.
But let's not forget that the creature is being played by Doug Jones,
Again,
who
yes.
is
And
just, yes.
It looks like the what's his name from Hellboy.
Abe Sapien.
Yes, it looks exactly like
It looks very similar, but they've already stated that it is not the same
Yes.
character. Although Doug has stated that he likes the theories that people have come up with. He thinks they're really cool. It's just not canon.
Yeah.
Like, I can appreciate that.
Matt,
I,
what you got?
I just have something to point out that while you guys are talking, you can tell that Rob does not want to be here. That all he wants to be doing is playing Destiny because you're just playing with the ship. You're just going back and forth with it. You're just like, in his mind, I can just imagine. All he's thinking is like, level 20 in my ass. I'll
Surprised
get
not
to level 20
stroking
tonight.
the Cage 6 thing over here.
Oh no, that's because I keep picking it up and looking at it.
Okay. So, all right. So that's our fall movie preview. and kind of
We
went through
totally
the-
skipped over Star Wars, bro.
We're gonna have like a whole show about Star Wars.
Okay, well then we totally skipped over Ferdinand. All right, it is an animated film with John Cena voicing a bull called Ferdinand. The voice cast also includes
I'm
Kate,
DC, and I'm gonna
Kate
walk out for a
McKinnon.
wrestler in something mainstream. Ooh.
Kate McKinnon, Gabriel Iglesias, David Tennant, Anthony Anderson, and Gerard Carmichael. Like,
That actually sounds pretty damn good.
exactly.
I will say,
Ferdinand.
I have seen a trailer for Ferdinand, and it actually doesn't look that bad. Like, it
No,
actually, I did not realize that was John Cena voicing the bull.
I didn't know until the other day.
But let's be real. The only people seeing it are the ones who can't get tickets
It's just Star
to
Wars.
see Star Wars.
Also, people
or the ones with kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or the ones with kids.
Well, 3 days later, or 5 days later, we're getting Jumanji.
Low ticket sales because the rest of the people that didn't see Star Wars are going to go see Star
But
Wars.
I didn't want to see it
would
over
see
the
though.
weekend with all those people and sweaty nerds, so now I'm gonna see it now.
And now I have Welcome to the Jungle stuck firmly in my head, and I will until I see this movie.
It's a good
All
song.
right, well,
It is a good
I'm
song.
done tearing you apart. Even though we didn't talk about the disaster artist, that's okay. Jason, take us out, brother.
I do got one announcement. September 16th and the 17th at the Richardson Civic Center, Dallas Comic Show will be going on, done by our buddy Mark Walters. It's a very nice show. Smaller venue. Well, not really that small. The Richardson Civic Center is pretty good. They're going to have their cosplay contest, but of course some of the guests are going to have Joe Jusko from Punisher, Dan Way, who did some of the Wolverine origin stories. We got Kevin Nash is going to be there. Lori Petty. I love her voice. I just want to hear her say something.
Dude, I just love Laura Petty, dude. I'm not gonna lie. She was one of my first crushes in the Army Now with Pauly Shore.
Tom Sizemore from Saving Private Ryan is going to be. Sizemore's actually pretty big. Susan Eisenberg,
story,
who
bro.
voices Wonder Woman, will be there.
Yeah.
From Twin Peaks, Kimmy Robertson and Harry Goes. We got
me,
Eric
right?
Stolhansky from Super Troopers going to be there.
Ooh,
Rabbit.
really?
A couple of cosplay friends of ours. MC Cube's going to be there. They're going to have the Mach 5 and the Bluesmobile there.
MC.
Marlon. God, anyway. James O'Barr, Angel Medina, some of the artists that we'll see. Sam De La Rosa and Brent People, Steve Irwin, who did. Where's my damn blood piece?
It doesn't matter. It's just a
Anyway,
picture of the
so
screen.
Where's your butt piece?
I'm sorry, Deathstroke.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know why.
That makes sense.
I don't know why I said it.
Butt piece, Deathstroke.
It's going to be Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's a pretty cheap show, is actually what I was going to say.
I love that the picture they use from Kevin Nash is from Magic Mike. Like, damn his wrestling career. This guy was in Magic Mike.
Hey.
Not the Super Shredder, not the Russian from Punisher, Magic Mike.
So looks like it's going to be a good show. They always have a really good vendor room, is why I like going there, and plus it's right around the corner from here. So yeah, check them out.
We got a bunch of stuff that we have to give away that we need to get to 2,000 subs. So tell your friends to subscribe and
We should probably make a video telling people.
yeah,
about this.
and yeah, we should probably do that. Yeah, but
If
you
not, I'm just
subscribe,
going to keep it
and-
because I'm starting to
and
like the stuff. So.
To unlock the prize box, you got to get to 2,000 people. So tell people to watch the show and subscribe, and hopefully they like us.
2,000
On our
subs,
YouTube channel, because some people are watching on Facebook.
Yes, that's true.
It
On the
would-
YouTube channel.
We are giving away San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. There's one behind Rob. We'll make a video laying that out. So you gotta subscribe. You gotta comment. Good stuff, guys.
But
Expensive
we're not giving away the toys until we give away the Kingsman shirt.
When's that one? Okay, we need to make a
That's
video.
what I said. You need to get to 2,000.
All right, 2,000 subs.
Make it happen, people.
Tell your friends. Tell them. Anyway, that is it for our show. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be back next week with more of this madness that we do. Thank you, BC. Thank you, Matt, on the board over there. Let's go play some Destiny 2. So anyway,
all right,
thank
bye.
you, guys. Get your ass over there. We got one last thing to do, and that is keep on nerding.
And social medias. Good job.
What? By the way, guys, you can follow us at SCNS Live on Twitter, at SCNS Live on Instagram. Cora?
You can follow me on Instagram at Corodono, Korodono, or you can follow me on Instagram at Hawksperch.
Entry 1 or Channel Control, and watch Channel Control TV on the YouTubes.
At RealJackSBC, it's RealJackAssSBC. My podcast, it is what it is, every single week on Cinelinks.com. I'm the gaming champ. Go to Cinelinks. Go to at Cinelinks UGF. Follow them on Twitter too.
Matt?
He said that Cinelinks UGF. Gotta follow there. And move the joystick. Don't forget, MVC, Dawn of Goldeneye, happens on 9/22 on Nirvana and on the Cinelinks channels.
And the sub button is right there. Go ahead and click that. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JasonEX. But sub here. Follow
Go
us.
see it.
Let's go see
Clown
it.
shirt.
That's the
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.